I don't give a monkey's about subscribers anymore. You want to know why? Well, it's because YouTube show my videos to interested viewers, not subs. I mean, don't get me wrong. I welcome all subscribers as we're building a community together on this channel. However, in today's digital landscape, interested viewers in your videos mean a lot more than subscribers. Let me explain to you what I mean. Just a few short years ago, subscribers were the metric that everyone wanted to get as high as possible on YouTube, right? And the reason being is because it indicated popularity, status, and I guess some level of importance. But if you were someone with millions of subscribers, then you were someone. Now, even though that is still pretty relevant today, there's been a huge shift in how important subscribers are as we're in an interest media instead of social media. So what does interest media mean? Well, it simply means people are shown video content that could be of interest to them as opposed to just simply viewing content on a feed based on who you follow or subscribe to. So this new form of media means you could have less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and still gain 100K or even 250K views on one video, or even 1 million on TikTok for a video. And the social media platforms have shifted their algorithmic models to show interest-based content to viewers on their feed. This is why platforms like TikTok Shop has become so popular and done over $33 billion in gross merchandise value, and $9 billion of that was done in the United States. Now, you might have noticed when you are scrolling through TikTok and you like and watch a few videos to the end on a certain product or topic, then you start to get shown more of that type of content, right? And so much money from this method of selling, and consumers clearly don't mind buying. So really, with your YouTube strategy today, it should be centered around making videos that pique the interest of your desired audience or your desired client if you're a business owner. So I go by the 100 videos first method, which essentially means until I've got 100 long form videos on this channel, then I'm not really expecting much more other than building a loyal community of like-minded business owners and creator entrepreneurs. So I'll make it very clear with the videos I distribute because I'm attracting a certain person with certain interests. So if you think about video creation solely centered around a particular interest, it makes it easier for you to make and produce content required to capture the attention of the viewers that you're looking for. So some people who subscribe are just casual subscribers, right? It's not a true indication of if they really like your content. Now, if they're returning back video after video after video, then that will be more a realistic metric that you can go off. And that indicates that they genuinely like your content. Every day there are more pieces of content produced than there are the population of the earth. So competition is becoming even more fierce. There's a podcast for every 1,000 people, research shows. So again, leaning heavily into interest-based content makes sense because you're more than likely going to attract the right people as opposed to casual subscribers. You don't get extra points for subscribers. You get extra points for watch time. And I genuinely believe that even if I had 0 subscribers but was getting thousands of hours of watch time week in, week out, with only say 500 subscribers, then I believe I could be content, pun intended, with that. These micro communities seem to be the way things are going on the internet because there are now so many, it would seem, people creating content. But that right there is the illusion. Based on whatever interest you have, your algorithm would seem like so many people are covering a certain topic. But that's not the case. It's just simply down to the fact that YouTube is geared to show you what they think you might like. And it's that reason why I'm making content based on interests rather than shaping them around getting subscribers will definitely help you in your YouTube and creator entrepreneur journey. So if you capture people's attention, then they're more likely to return back to your channel and watch more videos. And you might hear this very often from large creators saying things like, I've noticed 45% of you who watch this channel don't subscribe. Well, it's because of what I'm saying. Nobody needs to subscribe if they're going to be shown your videos anyway, or videos like yours. So if you like, comment, and share them, of course, YouTube is going to think you will like more videos like that. And you're giving indications to the algorithm that you like that type of content. So to subscribe to someone is pretty much a big deal today. You're essentially saying, I align with the values of this person from a video content standpoint, and I want to support them by subscribing to their message. Over time, people who subscribe might be more of your deep audience or part of your 1,000-person tribe, but you shouldn't get fixated on this number in the beginning. And also think about this, telling someone to like and subscribe is kind of weird, because if they liked what you said, and they like the video, and if they feel compelled to, and if they align with your messaging, then they're more likely to subscribe. Or if the information you present to them is that useful, then they'll subscribe to your channel. So telling people like and subscribe is irrelevant unless you care about those specific metrics. There's a very tough balance to making content. However, I do think that if you unattach from the subscriber metric in the beginning, because it will just throw off what you need to actually focus on. And that thing is making 100 videos. If you're working on building your business through YouTube, then seeking more interested people in your video content should definitely be your only focus. So you're going to have to suck up to the fact, especially if you distribute educational content, that your subscriber count is more than likely going to be quite low in the beginning, and that's fine. Your main battle to overcome is not falling into that trap of making content to appeal to obtaining more subscribers, right? So when you start doing that, you lose something in your work, and it can become watered down, inauthentic, and pretty much hollow. So be in that state of mind where you literally do not let subscriber counts get into your head. That's going to be the best position to be in mentally. So staying in a state of mind where making more interesting videos on your subject matter will definitely start to shape genuine growth on your channel. And this is why the whole thing of doing 100 long form videos on your channel is key, because it'll get you into a rhythm that sets you up for real growth down the line. So you're going to become obsessed with creating more and more interesting videos and new ways of distribution, storytelling, etc. And all of those things will for sure get you into a state of mind where improvements in video quality is inevitable, and the right subscribers will come at the right time. That's just my belief. And I know if I focus on internal improvements, those improvements which show on the external, you might have initially thought that subscribers are the be all and end all, but in reality, they're just a number, right? It's just a number counted to show how many people you impacted, felt compelled to click and lock in for a little bit more, or felt it was a fair reward to you for releasing that video. In truth, there are many reasons why someone would subscribe to your channel, many that we don't even know about. However, capturing the attention of the interested viewer is where the real benefits are on your YouTube channel. So by doing that, you've reached the right person in your niche, and you could serve them better when they indicate gratitude or appreciation through comments, etc. So all you have to do is just keep leveling up your videos so that when more people find you, you have a great body of work that can assist and help them.